Greetings, fellow traders. Bubba here. It's time for the lunchtime market update for Wednesday, February the 17th, 2021. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we are at the market here today. So SPX, again, down 19 points here today, but still green here on the monthly chart. Weekly chart starting to turn into an interesting little spinning top right here. We've got 2 more trading days left in the week, so we'll see where we go from there. Very interesting level right here, right? We pushed now, we gapped down today off of yesterday's spinning top, and we got right to the ADMA. We got a little bit of a bounce off of that. Now wait to see if that holds. Very interesting area. Or we could be the start of this bigger wave to pull back, right? Potentially fill these gaps below. Then we'll see how we hold the macro trend line in the cloud, and then if we're ready to get an explosive move up here on the market. SPY again, kind of slow volume right here, but we'll see if it picks up here into the end of the day. S&P futures have been just kind of chopping all over the place here today. Let's take a look and see. So again, they had a lot of fun pre-market, right? And then we get into the open market right here, and there's a quick little push to the upside. Really tricky stuff. Couldn't hold these levels right here. A bunch of upper shadows. Pushed down here to a couple of our levels. Upper shadow off of our signal zone. Got down to this level right here, and we just had a bounce from zone to zone right now. So some pretty interesting stuff, right? So we'll see how it goes into the rest of the day. Let's take a look at the MES here and see how that's looking. So again, just keep an eye on the geometric lines, right? These are kind of the big ones that we've been tracking here going into today. Obviously, the macro one from above, right? There's another one right here. Again, we lost this other one here from overnight, right? This one right here is going to be a very important one to get above. And of course, the intraday geometric lines right here, which we seem to be finding a little bit of resistance off of right now, right? So that's kind of a big intraday area. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on that going into the rest of those. So the Qs here. So Qs, again, tried to work its way back up here, back to the 15 orb low, still getting a little struggle right here. We talked about this bear flag going to the open. That certainly happened here pre-market. That was in the bubble report today. The IWM, again, still struggling right here. We lost that geometric line, retested it, and backed down. Let's take a look at the XLF. This has kind of been the only one that's been holding things up, really, right? So a guy lost the channel here today with a little bit of downside movement here this morning. It's kind of chopping around here over the 15 orb high. Let's take a look at Apple and see how it's behaving here today. So just kind of chopping around, just kind of grinding right here. So let's see if we can try to get above this prior hammer candle right here and maybe retest these the drop zone. So it did give a couple interesting opportunities on the downside. It's been overall bearish on our bearish radar, so we'll continue to monitor that going into today. Tesla Tesla as well. Again, a quick bounce here at the open. Again, couldn't get above these pre-market levels right here, but it did give an okay bounce here this morning. It's trying to make a little bounce right now. Maybe that'll help the S&P a little bit if we get some volume coming in this one. We'll continue to keep an eye on Tesla going into the rest of the afternoon. Tesla. So good stuff there. A couple other ones that are on our radar today. Boeing. This was from the bubble report, and we talked about it last night too in the video. If you didn't see last night's video, definitely check it out here at the end of this one. But a beautiful inside 5 up right here off of the 15 orb high for a great move. There were also other names that were moving at the same time. The airlines were strong here with Boeing, and CCL was another one too. I pointed this out in the group. Good volume coming in here for a nice push off of this candle right here to get to the highs of the day, which makes for an okay trade. So good stuff there. So we've got a couple of chart requests out there. Let's take a look at these and see how they're looking on the daily chart. So let's see how BLNK is looking. So BLNK, nasty push now right here. Yesterday's candle increased volume. Right, this is on my bearish radar going in today, but we got to our target, to the 50-day moving average. Seem to be bouncing off of that right now. So let's see how that goes going into the rest of the day. CLOV Clover Health, again, still trailing down here below the ADMA. Right, needs to get over that ADMA to start getting strong. So let's see if that can get going. NEO again, also been struggling recently, also under the ADMA. Increased volume closed under it yesterday. Right, so 50-day moving average potential target on NEO. PLTR. Again, guys, Goldman Sachs gave it an upgrade this morning. Couldn't get it moving, right? Upper shadow of the 50-day. Look out for a push down here to the cloud on PLTR. QS after some earnings as well this week. Potential doji here to the upside. See how it goes. Still contained between the 8 EMA and the 50-day moving average. So see how it holds between those ranges right there. And Walmart as it heads into earnings. So try to make a little final day pre-earnings run. Upper shadow here off of the top of the cloud. But sometimes it trades nicely after earnings. So we'll see how it goes there. And silver just kind of hanging in there, but a pretty decent push right here today, getting tight here at the ADMA. So let's see how that goes on that one. Anyway, guys, good stuff. Appreciate the request. Hopefully, everybody has an awesome rest of your trading day. We'll see you guys in the market wrapping. Until then, stay healthy out there and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.